What's going on, guys? Snag here, and it's time to talk some football. Round 3 of the NRL. Greatest game on earth, baby, I'm telling you. That weekend of footy last weekend was absolutely insane. If this one's half as good, man, I'm absolutely pumped. I cannot wait. So in this video, guys, we're going to be going over all the games, all the predictions for each game, a few stats and a few punts as well, just for the first few games. Now, I asked this in my last video, didn't get a ton of feedback, had a couple people say it was fine, but new mic, guys. Just let me know if the sound is better, you know, if it's crackly, if it's too loud, it's too soft, whatever. I did tinker it with a little bit to make sure the sound was good, but I got really bad hearing from working in nightclubs for a long time, guys, so that would help out a lot, guys. Drop those in the comments, and yeah, you can tell I like neon, eh? Like, look, neon. We've got the keyboard, neon keyboard, and even the PC lads. Even the PC lad, she's neon ass. She's neon. Reminds me of being in a strip club. That's why I like it. No, it's not. But anyway, let's go. All right, guys. I'd love to see your guys 1 through 8. See if any of you lads can hit 8 from 8 in the comments as well. So we got Panthers, Broncos. Look how short the Panthers are. Broncos are only missing one player. God damn. We've got the Warriors versus the top of the table Raiders in Christchurch. God damn. We've got the Roosters versus the Rabbitohs. Bulldogs versus the Titans. Dragons versus hosting the Cowboys. West Tigers have the Sharkies and Eels. Ooh, this is going to be a cracker. Eels versus Sea Eagles, and the Knights versus the Melbourne Storm. And the Finns. Finns up, baby. The Finns are way the hell up after that weekend. God damn, they absolutely killed it. To lock it out there, yeah. So let me know, guys, 1 through 8 each one. Don't have to do 1 to 12s or anything. Just let us know. Let us know. Oh, we'll obviously brush over team lists as well, because there has been some movement. So pretty much only movement with the Penrith Panthers is Moses Leota out, Lindsay Smith to come in as prop. He can hold his own there. It was funny, I was thinking, oh man, they've got I've been saying I think the Panthers are a little skinny, like obviously minus Yo Fish and Moses. But I was looking at it, I'm like, even with Payne Haas in the team, so you guys, Broncos fans, Payne Haas is playing. I mean, Lindsay Smith's, he probably doesn't have the experience, but not similar to Jensen. Moses Leota matches up real nice against Payne Haas, sort of thing. So it's not as big advantage as I sort of thought. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think about that one. And then, I don't know, the bench as well. I don't know, Xavier Wilson's got to play for me, man. I cannot believe, we'll get into this quickly. Payne Haas has a bit of a knee issue. I would 100% be resting him for this game. Just quietly. Like, he doesn't need to play in this. The Panthers are missing their bunch in the middle too. I mean, we've seen what's going on with Jason Taumalolo's knees now. I mean, if he does have an issue, imagine if Payne Haas actually does some serious damage to his knee, just like Reynolds did. Reynolds had a knee complaint. He came into the game. Now he's going to be out for a while. If Payne and Reynolds spend time on the sidelines, Broncos, I don't think will finish in the top 4, and therefore can't win the comp, because I don't think you personally win the comp from outside the 4. So, yeah, I don't, unless his knee is fine, then my bad, I'll take everything I said back. It might have just swollen up during the game and it's gone down, it's completely fine. But if there is any issue there, I don't know. Like, it's round 3, bro. Like, Broncos losing this game won't define their season, sort of thing. I mean, Penrith were 4-4 to start the season, and I think if Broncos are, thereabouts, and then get it together for the last 10 games of the season, I'd much rather them be healthy there. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. Jock Madden comes into the team for Reynolds as well, but besides that, relatively unchanged. And, man, to be fair, I actually don't mind the Broncos with a little head start, or even if you're a big Broncos fan, Jesus Christ, $3.30. They're only missing one player. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, just quietly on this, I really think Reece Walsh has thrived with having Reynolds in the team, because you've even seen the limited games where Reece, and obviously I watched the Warriors quite closely when he was there the year before, because he always wants to attack. Like, the good thing about having Reynolds in the team is his game management so perfect. Like, Reece Walsh is so electric, crazy. He's actually got a better kicking game than I thought. I was sort of ripping his kicking game last year, but he's actually got a nice boot on him and stuff like that. But I was a bit, like, you can tell he's quite frantic. So I'm really interested to see how they play out, especially if Penrith get on top early. And does Reece just try and score tries every time they have the ball? If he's ball playing a little bit more, I don't know if Jock Madden could be like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Like, I'm just guessing here. I'm just sort of playing out scenarios in my head. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think Reynolds is good. Reynolds has been perfect for it. Like, at the Warriors, you could tell he was just as good. Like, people think, he's gotten so much better since his Broncos. No, he wasn't. It's just. Well, he has, obviously, but it's just more fitting within the structure and not having to be the man and do everything all the time. He's just he inserts when he needs to, and the benefits have been amazing. I think the same with Ezra Mam. Like, there was multiple games last year. Ezra Mam wasn't great. Like, he wasn't bad, just not great. But he just having Reynolds there really lets them just sort of plug and play and. Yeah, do the thing. So really interested to see how, especially, I'm going to be keeping a really close eye on Ezra and Reece Walsh this game to see how they look without Renault in the team. Just in case, he's getting older. I wouldn't call him injury prone, but he's getting niggles pretty regularly. I was very surprised how many games he played last year. I think he played more than he did the year before. So who knows? This year they might have to play without Reynolds a little more, and I'm really interested to see what those two guys look like without him there. So super keen to check that out. We'll have a quick look at this. We'll have a look at the team. We've got a few team stats to go off now, guys. So both teams lost round 1, run round 2. So 1 win each this season. Points scored 26, 26, 38, 38. God damn, that's crazy. Completions, both teams want to be better here. Broncos have been defending a little better than the Panthers, well, as far as tackle efficiency goes anyway, even though they've conceded less points than the Broncos. But when I say defended better, I just mean tackles made and missed. Ruck's about the same. Wins at this venue, though, 60% to 44. So not much luck at Bluebet for the Broncos. Not much luck there at all. All right, let's go through some stats. Penrith Panthers have won 6 of their past 7 games against the Broncos. Wow, that's crazy. Broncos have won at Bluebet Stadium only once in the past 15 years, lads. What the hell? Sonny Taruva has scored 6 tries in his past 3 at Bluebet. That's nuts. To'o has scored 16 tries in his past 14 NRL games. That's crazy. Now, for this one, guys, I'm going a super safe one. If we just come back here. I really liked Lucatago last weekend, and I watched an interview with him on, what's that podcast with Ice on it? It was him and May. And I actually really like his mindset, and he's hot right now, man. Like, he looks real, like 6 line breaks last weekend, and he'll be up against Selwyn Cobbo, and Cobbo's still learning centre. I actually already completely exceeded my expectations there, but especially in offense. Like, his hands are so much nicer than I thought they were. But defensively, you know what I mean? And if he's getting pummeled, I do think Tago will split him or burn him or something at some point in time. So that's why I've gone Tago. I've just gone over 28 points. Super safe one here. Just paying $3.30, guys. So, we'll have to wait and see how that comes. I didn't want to go nuts on this game. I didn't want my multi to be too hectic for it, because sometimes when I put hectic multis down as well in games, I really want to watch. I keep checking my multi and see how it's going, and I'm like, what did I have overs or unders again? And I'll keep checking. I want to be dialed in for this game, so nothing crazy in this one, guys, but I do really like it though. Warriors Raiders, big game. Actually, quietly, just before we get on to this, any sneakers fans watching, what do you think about these? Please drop it in the comments. These Giannis's here, $180. I went to buy them. I was like, man, they look sick. And then I was like, I don't know if they'll look good on me, eh? Like, I don't know. They look like gymnastic shoes almost. I don't know. I don't normally wear Dunks or Travs. But I don't know. What do you reckon? You reckon I should buy them? I don't know. I was like, do they look like wrestling shoes almost? Like, they might look crap. Like, they look cool in the picture, but I'm like, they might look crap on. So let me know if you're a sneakerhead. If you know them or you know anyone that has them, if they look sick in real life, let me know in the comments. All right, guys. Warriors desperate desperate for a win here. Last 2 times these guys have come up against each other, Warriors have got the bickies, especially this was Croker's 300th game, and they absolutely, in Canberra, and they absolutely destroyed them. I was really shocked with that one. Team list, we're the same. We've still got Tua Picky at the back. Wade Egan is back this week, which is a huge inclusion. I think they look much better with him there. I don't like having Lussick there, actually, just because I actually like Wade Egan playing 80. I personally think what I would like is either Tamari Martin or Tavanga there. Tamari Martin can cover a lot more positions if there's an injury. Tavanga as well. Tavanga can come in and play hooker if he likes. He's actually a point of difference as a front row forward as well. Like sort of a not as good, but as similar to Ruben Cotter, just faster leg drive through the middle there. I'm not too sure why they're riding Lussick. I mean, even if you want to give Wade Egan a break, I mean, Tamari or Jazz Tavanga can come on for 10 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes at either side of the half and throw the ball off the ground to Sean Johnson. But they just offer a little bit more other than that to me. Lussick looks like a hooker. Not the fun kind. All right, so we've got Kotrick, so we're pretty unchanged here. Shout out to the halves so far, Ethan Strange and Fogarty. I mean, shout out to the Canberra Raiders on top. But seriously, man, and everyone wrote them off. And look at you now, 2 rounds in, leading the comp. So Elliot Whitehead's back and comes straight back into the team. Now, Zach Hoskins goes back to the bench. So who misses out then? Who played the week before? Was it Mariota? Mooney? I can't remember. Bloody having a brain fart. But anyway, that's interesting. Whitehead, he's the captain. It's pretty hard to... But Zach Hoskins is damn near perfect. And I know a bunch of people chucked him in the Supercoach too, and now he's back on the bench. Spewing. Absolutely spewing. All right, we'll have a look at the team stats quickly. So, yeah, like I said, Wars have had the wood on them. It's actually a bit nuts, hey? It feels like the Wars have been really good, and they have, but they've only won 1 of their past 5 games. I know these 3 were last year, but still. 2 losses to start the season versus 2 wins. Completion rate, 79 and 90. And like I've been saying this since. I've been saying it before the season started. You ain't completed at 90% with Jack White as a primary ball handler, or I keep saying that because I've been in basketball mode. Chief playmaker, half, whatever you want to say, sort of thing. Touching the ball a lot. Tackle efficiency, both about 88. Ruck speed, almost identical. And then wins overall. They haven't played here before, so that's Christchurch. 43 to 47%. So Raiders have technically had them in their long history. All right, so Warriors have won 3 of their past 4 games against the Raiders. They did look like, I know one of the games was only a 1-point victory, but they did sort of look to have their number last year. Warriors have only won 3 of their 8 games played in Christchurch. That's alarming. DWZ has scored 24 tries in his past 18 games, and I have him in as a try scorer. All right, so my multi for this one, guys, I boosted this one up. This one's a much higher odds, a bit more fun, but I like it. I like it. All right, so we have Warriors minus 1.5, DWZ to score, Kotrick to score, and the game to finish on even total. I like that a lot. And my tip for this one is, did I give my tip for the other game? I don't think I did. All right. I think Penrith will win, but I'm not overly convinced. Jesus Christ. I'm doing a video with predictions. I don't even predict the game. Oh, man, I'm so awesome. And I say that ironically. I think the Warriors win. Not overly convinced. I think this is what I'm worried about for the Warriors, though. I'm worried. They've been thereabouts. Like, they've been damn close. And I'm worried if Canberra do hold the ball, completed over 90% if they have. Raiders get up 10, 12, 14, 16 points, and then Warriors start try to play hero ball, throw the ball around, fall out of their systems and stuff like that. They've been good enough to win their last 2 games. Just copy and paste, and with any luck, Nick Kotrick's not going to jump over DWZ to score the goal. Who would it be? Xavier Savage isn't going to jump over DWZ to win the game. And I think if they do that, they probably should win. Sold out crowd there in Christchurch. I think they'll be good enough. Just desperation alone. I think that it's getting to the... Bro, I don't know how many teams have lost 3 to start the season and made the 8. Just quietly. I don't know if a team's done a day. I know it's only 3 games technically, but you just put yourself in such a hole. Like you're 3 rounds in, going into round 4, and you're 2 games behind, at least 2 games behind the top 8. You know what I mean? It's just a bit of a hole to dig yourself out of. But I think the Warriors are going to go out there and give it all they got. And we'll have to wait and see. Is it night time? 5 p.m. I was going to say, if it's night and it's a bit rainy and sticky and gross, Rapana's good for putting down a few bombs, so you never know. The greatest rivalry in rugby league. South Sydney versus the Rabbitohs. South Sydney versus the Roosters. Warriors. I just spoke about the Warriors. Rabbitohs 0-3. Dangerous times, man. This is... I'm not liking what I'm hearing out of the club. I'm not liking they've dropped Ilias. I don't like that at all. Dean Hawkins. It's not like this Dean Hawkins dude. Like if he was like say you had a good backup that's played heaps of NRL before, like just like Caesar, someone like that. You know what I mean? Like or Cogger for Panthers last year. If you had like a good sort of experienced half, but this kid's debuting. I don't think Lachlan's been that bad. I don't think he's the problem. Something's wrong with South Sydney, man. But this is the thing too. They touch up the Roosters here. A lot of that talk goes away. Scary. Scary times to be a South Sydney fan. And I'm not too sure. I'm not feeling Jason Demetrio's coaching at the moment. There's clearly something. They look the same as they did last year, like end of last year. Like not horrendous, just not great. And the Rabbitohs really demand perfection, and they're just not getting it. Now, Sandon Smith has been named at 6 for the Roosters, guys. Is there any other changes? Now, I thought Billy Smith was back. I personally probably would have put Joey Manu in at 6. I've said in the past I'm not a huge fan of him playing there, but Joey Manu touching the ball more doesn't bother me in the slightest, and Billy Smith is a cracking centre, so I wouldn't mind that either. So, but Sandon Smith comes there. I have no idea how he's going to play there. I don't know if he has ever played there, to be fair. Shout out to JWH for his 300th. That's nuts. Nat Butcher comes in. Okay, there you go. There's some changes. Now, is that because... Oh, Sulong's been dropped. Ooh. I'll be honest, when he was coming through, I was watching Bloke in a Bar and a few other podcasts, and they were just jerking Sulong off hard. And I don't think it looks bad at all, but I didn't see Nanai vibes or, when Papali'i burst onto the scene vibes. I didn't get any of those vibes watching him play lower and the limited NRL time he had. Also, Billy Smith is available and they've left him on the bench. Egan Butcher. Look at the players not making the team. Jesus Christ. Shaq Mitchell dropped to reserve. Dallas Duncan. Keeps his spot on the bench there. Sean Kepi to the bench. So who's starting in the forwards? Oh, Mole. Okay. Then we've got Totola, Damien Cook, Jacob Host. Jesus, okay. Really, we're going to have to wait and see, man. This is nuts. Roosters have won 3 of their past 4 games against the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs have won only 4 of their past 15 NRL games. Wow. Roosters have won 7 of their last 10 games at Allianz Stadium. Man, that is crazy. Team stats quickly. So how are they looking? How have they matched up? Roosters have got beaten. Rabbitohs haven't won a game in 4 games. Wins this season 0 from 2. Completion rate 72%. That's putrid. I was watching Matty John's podcast and he said, Matty John said this. Or did Cooper say it? I think Matty said it. A good way to tidy up errors is to stop playing as much footy. trying to pass around all the time, like shifting the edges all the time, you are probably going to make more mistakes. If you just punch through the middle, tuck the ball under your arm and just offload when it's available, you know, it's a good way to really tighten up your completion rate. I never actually thought about that. I don't know why, but it's so obvious it's not funny. Like, if you're having a problem with your completion rate, just don't shift as much. Just, you know, sometimes Rabbitohs shift 3 or 4 times a set, you know, just once. Do you know what I mean? And when it calls for it, 2 or 3 times. But I thought that was quite smart. And I thought Rabbitohs actually looked their best when they played through the middle. Well, they scored their only 2 tries against the Broncos pretty much through the middle, from pillar to pillar sort of thing. So I think they could definitely listen to that. Tackle efficiency, roughly about the same. Ruck speed, about the same. Now, wins at this venue, 64%. Ooh, Rabbitohs, 32%. God damn. That's nuts. How many games have they played? 93. Damn. That's pretty crazy. 284 games there. God damn. All right, punts for this one, lads. I'm going Roosters with a 5.5 point head start. I'm going over 32 points and Tupou to score. So I like Tupou against Milne. I think he'll get him easy. Easy, lads. All right, Doggies, Titans. Doggies, thank God, they've got a bit of an easier game. This is what they needed. If they had to play like Penrith or Broncos or something this weekend, and they just got done 13 plus again, even though you can, the arguments there, oh, well, they've only played top 4, 6 teams or whatever. You know what I mean? But it still doesn't feel any better going home after you've been pumped. It's pretty hard to get into training on that 4th time and you haven't come close to winning a game. It's fine to sit there and go, oh, we were close, oh, we defended better than we did, blah, blah, blah. Cool, bro, you got pumped 13 plus 3 times. But yeah, I think this is a good game. And what are the odds in this game? Doggies favourites against the Titans. All right, so Titans beat them 34-30, such a Titan scoreline. And Doggies got them last year by 2 points. Oh, that's right, they did at the start of the season, May. Yeah, that's right. Jesus Christ. 1 win from out of the 10 games these 2 teams have played. Completion rate 84%, Doggies 75. Tackle efficiency both 86. Play the ball speed about the same. Wins at this venue 42%. Aren't they playing at Belmore? They're playing at Belmore and they've only won 42% of their games. What the hell? And Titans have won from 1. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now we'll have a quick look at the team list quickly. So Taft's keeping his spot. Wilson's still on the wing. So unchanged from last week here. Burton, Drew Hutchison still there. Max King's come in. Liam Knight, he's come straight into... I don't know about this Serraldo dude, man. I don't know about him, eh? Oh, it's because Famasilis out. I like this Katonga guy. He was good. Oh, Jesus, thin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Titans bench is a lot nicer. Aaron Clark, Palacia, Liu and Sam Verrills. They might get pumped through the middle here. I like Jolliffe, but I don't like him at lock. I think he's a really good prop. For more, Kafusi. Jesus Christ. Titans could go through him here. Liam Knight and Max King is your starting front row. Geez, that just threw a spanner in the works. So, spoiler, I had Bulldogs winning this. I had Bulldogs winning this game, but that's just... I went through these team lists. I don't know how I missed that. Liam Knight and Max King against Fullerwaker, Tino, Cleese, Famor, Jellen Joff. Jesus. And then they come off and you got, a guy with 2 NRL games against Palacia. Ooh, Shizen. All right, so we already went through that, didn't we? All right, guys, so stat attack. Bulldogs have won only 2 of their past 11 games at Belmore. Well, there's that what I was just talking about. God damn it. Adokar scored 12 tries in his past 6 games against the Titans. Not bad. Philip Sammy has scored a try in all 5 games he's played against the Bulldogs. Wow. Man, that's really thrown a spanner in the works, eh? You know what? I'm gonna book it in. I think. Oh man, this has killed me. This has killed me. I didn't know I'm missing. What's his face? Give me another look at this team list. All right, so if Fafita and Campbell are playing, I'm locking the Titans up. Locking in the Titans. But yeah, I'm really. I'm going to back the Bulldogs in. They've been playing pretty good. I'm going to back them in, but not confident at all, man. Like, this whole, yeah, they've looked good in losses thing doesn't wash with me too well. Yeah, I mean, it does, but, like, you get what I'm saying. Like, a win's a win, a loss a loss. Yeah, I'm going to go Bulldogs just because it's at Belmore. They're trying their asses off. They defended better. They've looked pretty good. And the Titans are coming off a bye too, though. Kieran Foran's back. I wish Campbell and Fafita were playing to make my decision a lot easier. I'm going to stick with the doggies. Up the Dogs. But not comfortably at all. Dragons. Cows. All right, what do we got? Let's have a look at the team list first. Sorry about that, really clean bowled me, eh? I was really, I was set on the doggies, and then I just sort of rereading that team list. So I was like, what have I done? All right, Dragons. I'd be feeling sorry for the Dragons at training this week. They would have got absolutely rammed by Flanagan. Wow, that was ugly against the Dolphins. So unchanged, Ravalawa, Cole Flanagan, DeBellin in a prop, okay. Laurie, Luciano comes in, Jaden Sewer, Tom Eisenhoof in at lock. What's going on? Why is Murdoch Masilla not playing? All right. Let's have a look at the Titans now. The Cowboys. Drinkwater, Felt, Holmes, Labart, Tuolangi, Dearden, Townsend, McLean, Reece Robson, Jason, Tamalolo, Fenny Fuaki, Nanai, Ruben Cotter, Jake Granville, Griffin Neem, McIntyre. How do you say that again? Grovsky? Jack. Call him Jack. Right, team matchups. All right, so Jesus Christ, the Cowboys thumped them last year. 2 from 2 for the Cows. Looking tasty. Points scored 64 to 38. Nice little ratio there. Completion 79%. Tackle efficiency 90. St George 76 and 91. Nice quick play the balls from both teams. Average points conceded 21. Jesus Christ. Wins at this venue 59%. And wow, Cows do not travel well there. I mean, it's only 9 games, but 2 from 9. That's nuts. What is the actual odds paying? Man, how a week can change in rugby league, eh? How a week can change. All right, so the Dragons have won 4 of their past 6 games at Jubilee Stadium. Ravalawa has scored 6 tries in his past 5 games against the Cowboys. Val Holmes requires 4 points. Val Holmes, why couldn't you get those 4 points last weekend? Spraying your goal kicks, ruining my multis, lad. Absolute rubbish. For 1,000 career points, Ben Hunt has scored a try in his last 5 games at Jubilee Stadium. There you go. Oh, just by the way, guys, I haven't been doing punts on these last ones. I only do them for the first 3. I don't like putting all my punts down at the start of the week. I did that for you guys in round 1, and by the time Sunday rolled around, players have been out, things have been changed, and this, that, and the other. I didn't like my punts anymore, so I'm only doing them for the Thursday and Friday night games. However, make sure you follow me on TikTok. On here as well, I'll post them, and you can follow me on Dabble too. Just follow MonsterSnag, and I'll you can see all my punts I put on there. But yeah, so yeah, I like the Cowboys in this, but it's more. What was that bloody game? Where's the team list? I just don't like. I don't like these changes he's made. Like Leilua straight in the starting team after a pus performance coming off the bench. I don't like Eisenhuth and Locke. Cowboys are going to win. Cowboys are going to win. West Tigers, Sharkies. Oh, I feel so sorry for the Tigers. All right, Buller, Staines, Fatape. How do you say his name? Olum, he's in. Tupou, Galvin, Caesar. Just quietly, Galvin looked nice. Real nice. He needs to get in the gym. If you want me to write you a fitness program, I'll put some weight on you. I'll send you some Bronson Sherry supplements as well, bro. And then you're going to be unstoppable. Stefano, Appy, Clemmer, Papali'i, Bateman, Paul. Ooh. Sullivan put to the bench. Okay, I thought he'd been dropped completely. 12, Finney Fanu. All right, so who? I remember someone's out for the... Oh, yeah, it was Teague Wilton. So Jack Williams comes in for Nakora. Royce Hunt back. Billy Burns, Tom Hazelton for Nukin. Let's have a look at the team stats. I mean, look, we don't have to... No way. They've had the exact same score the last 2 years. That's crazy. These numbers aren't going to be crazy because they only had one game. But let's have a little look at this. Sharks have not been beaten at Leichhardt since 2014. Tigers played their first game at Leichhardt since their 66-18 defeat in the Cowboys. Defeat of the Cowboys. I was like, hang on, didn't they beat the Cowboys? They got beat 70-something at Cowboys Stadium. Katoa scored 5 tries in his last 2 games against West Tigers. Oh, I like that. Staines has scored 7 tries in 3 games against the Sharks. God damn, Charlie Staines. But yeah, I'll go the... we don't need to break this game down too hard. I'll go the Sharkies in that one. Oh, man. Let's break this game down a little more hard. I need some energy for this one, lad. Manly, to me, look... Like right now, everyone's saying, oh, Manly look good. Do you think they're going to make the 8? I've been thinking they're going to make the 8 the whole pre-season. I have a feeling by round 10 that question's going to change, like on 360 and on all the podcasts going on at the moment. It's going to change to, do you think Manly can win the comp? They look real nice. Let's have a look at their team list. Now, this isn't full strength. So let's put Jason Saab here, Kohler. Let's put... Who would come in for Saab? I'm actually not a huge fan of Jackson Paulo, but I was just looking at it 1 through 17. And let's put on the bench Schuster, Lodge, Simply, and then Saab back into the starting team. I think 1 through 17... It's actually the most balanced team in the comp. Like size, strength, speed. Like Nathan Brown's ball playing is ridiculous. They've got the gritty work. They've got everything. They've got the. It's actually so like Croker, one of the most underrated 9s in the game. I think Paseka's just his stock's going up every week. Ben Travojevic is just going to get better and better in this role. If you've got that last name. If the coach has faith in you and he gives you a position, locks it down, I think you're going to thrive. Ola Kawatu looks hectic. LIA's just been smashing blokes. Paseka's so good, man. Like this team is really, really good. Kohler, when he got in that little bit of space, man, scary. Scary. You're going to want to play him at the start of the year while they're missing those few, because like I said, when they get Lodge, Simply, Saab back, and Schuster possibly. I don't know if Schuster's going to make this team. He's on 800k. Yeah, this is nuts, man. I can't believe so many people overlooked the Sea Eagles. I think it is just because Turbo won't. Man, Turbo, crazy. All right, so Parramatta look nice as well. I think they've even their 1 win, 1 loss. I think the chat around Parramatta in general is just really positive. People started saying, like the only reason they lost to Penrith really is because Luai knocked out Simonson early and completely exposed one edge. I mean, the edge was Tuolangi and Morgan Harper. And Tago just ripped him to shreds. So, but skinny on the edges still until they get back, Simonson and not Ravalawa, was it? Mikasivo. They get those 2 guys back. that bolsters that up dramatically, and I think they look real nice again. But they don't have him this week. Shout out Blaze Talangi. I think this is his first game. He's coming in at the centres. But you never know, man. Parramatta are a shorter centre. Sometimes some of these young kids are at grade. They just need a chance. Like just about every superstar we've had, not all of them, but just about every single young superstar we had got their crack at NRL because someone got injured. You never know. You never know. We could be talking about this kid as, one of the best rookies of the year. So you never really know. I don't know much about him. I've heard crazy stuff. But, yeah, we just don't know. So he's going to be up against Kohler. Bring your running boots, brother. But, yeah, I actually really like the Parramatta team other than, like, Harper and Tuolangi essentially, and Russell's. I mean, he's 8. He's actually better than I thought he was. He's young too, I think. But, I mean, I really like what Brad Arthur's been doing with bringing Junior Polo off the bench. Brown looked nice last week. Moses looked a little hampered. Now, this has been a long turnaround. So, Parramatta played on Friday night, and this game's on Sunday. So, that's a pretty long rest for his what did he do? His groin to heal up. So, with any luck, Mitchie will be full strength because he didn't look bad against Penrith. He just didn't insert himself as much as he normally would, and he still wasn't goal kicking, which means that there has to have been something going wrong there. Sean Lane looked brilliant. But, yeah, now Tuolangi injured himself. Oh, he's named? I thought he did his shoulder. What the hell's going on here, man? I swear he snapped his shoulder. Did he definitely get named? I'm sure his shoulder went out. Am I tripping? When he smacked Liam Martin? How was he playing? His shoulder was dislocated. Alright, whatever. He's playing. Because I saw Moretti was coming in, and I just assumed that was for him, but they've dropped hands, which I think's smart, and brought Moretti in. Now, I probably wouldn't be running another... Like, you've essentially got 4 middle forwards here. No, sorry. You do have 4 middle forwards here. I know Tuolangi technically plays on an edge, but he's a very big edge. I personally... Jeez, Winner McGreg's not making the team. Wow. They've got some depth. Makatoa's not making the team. I personally would chuck Arcee in here just because Arcee can cover... I mean, I think he could cover lock if he really had to in a pinch. He can cover the halves and he can cover anywhere else. He can literally cover anywhere else. Parramatta lost... Well, a massive contributing factor to them losing last week. It wasn't the only reason. Was thing went down. So we'll have to wait and see. This is 4 big forwards. I mean, Moretti's not a huge prop, but he's a prop. So we'll have to wait and see. Man, that's wild to me where McGreg's not getting a run. Jesus Christ. Let's have a look at their team stats. So both these guys have played 2 games. Parramatta doused them last time and just got pipped to the post the game before. I mean, look at this hot streak Manly are on. 100%, 2 from 2. Points scored, 44 to 57. All right, completion rate, 86. So, yeah, Manly definitely have to tidy that up a little bit. Crazy how much Parramatta offload. They managed to always keep their completions quite high. Tackle efficiency, 88 to 76. So, yeah, but Parramatta's been good, man. Wins it. They're real nice at this venue too. Real nice at this venue. Eels have won 3 of their past 4 games against Manly. I felt like, I didn't know the stat, but I felt like they'd had the wood on Manly the past few years. Jackson Paulo has scored 7 tries in his past 6 games against the Eels. Wow. Would not have picked that one. Eels have won 8 of their past 10 games at CommBank. Wow, that's nuts. RCG's 200. Shout out to RCG's, the man. Absolute the man. Now, I put $1,000 down on Seagulls to win while they were touching up the Roosters, and because I knew that price was going to shorten up real quick for next week, and it did. I got them at $2.40, and just if Parramatta were full strength, I actually think Manly probably have a higher ceiling this year than Parramatta as far as winning the premiership, but Manly are a little under-strengthed, but Parramatta are so thin on the edges, man. That's the only thing that gets me. I mean, Morgan Harper, Will Penasini, Blaze Tuilagi and Sean Russell. Yeah, look, the way I put it is this really is a coin toss game, but I just like Manly's chances a little bit more. I really do. But if Parramatta win this, I would not even be a little bit surprised because they have been absolutely brilliant. They don't want to go 1-3. They don't want to go 1-3. It's weird, mate. But I'm going to pick Manly in this one, guys. And yeah, I've got $1,000 on them to win at 240 as well. I didn't necessarily pick it because I didn't put that $1,000 down. Stupid. I didn't put it down because I was like, Manly are going to win. I was like, I know this price is going to come in dramatically, and I want to get it at 240. I think I got a 242. I was like, and if I do choose Manly, I want to at least get the best value out of it. Do as I say, not as I do, brothers. All right. So yeah, we're going Sea Eagles there, guys. Man, this is nuts. So we'll have a look at the team list. We've got Ponga, we've got Jenkins, Gagai, Best. Oh, man. Marju's out. Tyson Gamble, they've dropped Hastings, brought Cogger in. Have they dropped Hastings completely to reserve grade? Yep. Jaden Brayley comes in at hooker, and the interchanges. I don't know, man. Something's just completely worn off me about the Knights. Like, I don't know what it is. And all this chat, like, I couldn't understand. Like, I like Gamble, but I didn't get, like, they're like, oh, Cogger and Tyson and Hastings are too similar. So what? Like, what does that mean? Like, the Penrith, if Penrith could clone, so Luai's leaving next year. If Penrith could clone Nathan Cleary, that's bad. Like, you put your two best players out. Who cares if they're the same? Like, I don't get that at all. I know you want a bit of diversity can be good, and two different styles on two different edges can be good and stuff like that, but are you telling me any team in the comp wouldn't take how your halves have to be two Nathan Clearys? Oh, nah, they're too similar. What? What? You kidding, bro? It's ridiculous. Yeah, so anyway, I thought it should have been them from the start. I'm not a huge fan of Gamble. Sorry, I'm not a huge fan of how Gamble's been playing. I'm a Gamble fan. I've got to watch what I'm saying sometimes, because sometimes I just sort of say stuff like that, and then someone will comment, like, because last week, I think it was last week, someone goes, what do you mean Dearden played average? And I was like, what? I gave him man of the match. What are you talking about? And then I went back and watched it, and I said, a bit average from the Tigers, from the Cowboys, he was average. I mean, Dearden was all right, a bit average. I just sort of glazed over it. I didn't mean he played average. I just meant, like, I didn't think he's his absolute best. That's sort of more what I went to say, but got to watch what I say. You guys are watching and pulling me up. Jesus Christ. Man, this is another tough game. This is another tough game. Knights going to be desperate. No, we've got Wishart and Pizzette in the halves. Pappenhausen is lurking around. Warbrick's there. I mean, this is a scary thing. I actually like Melbourne in this game. I really like Melbourne in this game, but they're missing Nelson, Munster, and Jerome Hughes. That's heavy. So they're a reserve grade halves pairing. They don't have their enforcer. I genuinely think the Knights can get on top of him in the middle. Like, Leo Thompson has to be hectic. I thought that was Nelson for a second, or like Tepe Maroa. Much better bench for the Knights. Jed has to be huge, Brad Brayley. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at these two. So Knights got him last year. They did too. Oh, shit. And then the year before, 50-2. God damn. Wow, that's crazy. Completion rates, pretty average from both. Tackle efficiency, much better from the Knights. I'm backing them in. I'm going the Knights. Come on, Knights. Get a win on the board, for God's sakes. Knights have won 8 of their past 10 games of McDonald's Joad Stadium. Let's go the Knights. Come on. Storm won 11 of their past 12 games against the Knights. God damn it. God damn it. Coates has scored 13 tries in his past 13 games. That last try, it should be count for 3 tries, because that was so hectic. Bradman Best has scored 3 tries in his past 4 games against the Storm. Yeah, I actually like Bradman Best for a try in this one, actually. Who's he up against? Remy Smith, he was actually pretty damn good. Nick Meaney was so good last weekend too. Margie's going to cost them meters coming out of trouble too. I mean, you got Tola and Jenkins bringing the ball back. I don't see any meters from their back three at all. Gagai and Bradman Best going to have to get their butts back and help with some yardage carries. I don't know, man. Isn't it weird how you can just like lose faith in a team? Like I had so much faith. Like wasn't overly confident they were going to finish fifth or sixth or whatever like they did last year. You know, around that period that area where they did last year. But I was like, I had a really good feeling about the Knights. Like I had a really good feeling, and in 2 games, 3 games. Is it? We have 2 or 3 games in? It's round 3, right? Yeah, round 3. In 2 games, that I'm not talking about just that feeling around the Knights has just left my body. It's really bizarre how that happens. Hey, like you know, sometimes when you don't even look at a team list, you're just like so and so's playing so and so, and you're just like, well, that team will win. You don't know where it is, what the weather is, who's playing. You're just like, I have faith in that team. That just left my body just so damn quickly, which is absolutely weird. But anyway. Yeah, so we'll go the Knights to get their first dub of the season. I think they're going to be similar to the Wars, desperate. Can't go 0-3. And yeah, I think that they're pretty damn skinny. They're down quite a bit. I mean, the 3 really key players there. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But all right, guys. So let's break it down. So what do we got? We got Penny. We've got the Wars, we've got the Roosters, we've got the Doggies, we've got the Cows, we've got the Sharks, we've got the Seagulls, and we're going the Knights, lads. And Dolphins. Fins up, baby. That's it, guys. We're all done. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.